It's time, Lenny. Hi and good afternoon. It's Mary Blocker from Mary's Stampin' Cafe, and I'm so glad that you're here today with me. I had to switch my week 7 of 8 Mondays of holiday cards and giveaway because it was just a crazy, crazy day. Oh, if you are impacted by the winter storms, I hope you're staying warm and good. Hey, Addie. Hey, Becky. Because, oh my goodness, we have about, I don't know, 8 inches maybe, a little more, and it's so cold and frozen, really can't go anywhere. Things are closed, all of that, but great fun. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas as well. We had a very, very nice Christmas. My daughters and my husband and my sister-in-law got to visit us because her husband is out of town working, so it was really great. So I hope you all had a blessed, nice Christmas as well. Today, it's, the New Year's is coming, and I thought it would be great to do kind of a celebration of New Year kind of thing. And you know what I'm going to do, you guys? You have seen me do a couple of things with the suite of products of the Crane of Fortune. And I'm going to be doing that again today, just because I can't seem to get away from it. So I'm glad you're with me. I'm going to just go ahead and get that started. I'm going to change my camera. There we are. Get it going here. There we are. So I am going to be creating with the beautiful Crane of Fortune. It's in the Symbols of Fortune suite of products in the January to June mini. And if you asked for January to June mini catalog, I have mailed some out, but I also have a couple to mail here. And Addie, Miss Crafty Addie, I need you to, if you can message me with your address again, sweetie. I've got a prize for you, and I just, for some reason, can't seem to find your address. So I need that. So the beautiful Crane of Fortune comes with a set of dies. If you've watched anything I've done lately, you know, because I just love, 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 love them. And if you guys would do a little share for me. I know it's kind of odd me coming on at 12 noon on a Tuesday, but I am off work and things for my teaching job, so it's great. But I know it's a little odd for people. But it comes with the beautiful dies for the images as well as a few extra dies, which is great. And in the annual catalog, I'm so excited. Here in the annual catalog, we have the Bamboo Beauty. And I know I recently did some cards with the Bamboo Beauty. Say that 5 times fast. Addie, you won a embossing folder. It was the Diagonal Stars and Stripes embossing folder. And so, yeah, I want to get that out to you. Bamboo Beauty and the Crane of Fortune together, I mean, it's awesome. So I'm going to blend these two together. The other thing I'm going to do is we have Much Luck and Great Fortune, and then I'm going to pull in a Wish for Everything. This Wish for Everything stamp set is a two stamp sets because there's just so many wishes, and there are dies that coordinate to make some of the beautiful outline words when you die them out. So I'm going to use Happy New Year's for that, and so excited to do that. All right, so let's go ahead and see what I'm using today. So I pulled out some Flirty Flamingo, and I cut it at 4 1/4 by 11, and then scored it at 5 1/2. That way I can have a wider card going this way, or I can have it flipped up. I'm also coordinating that with a Smoky Slate, because Smoky Slate and Flirty Flamingo go so well together. And today I'm using Shimmery White. The reason for using the Shimmery White, it has that little sparkle in it, but it also does some watercoloring really well, and I'm going to do a little watercolor wash on there. And this is a layer that's for the inside of the card. And then I also have some scraps From the actual Symbols of Fortune 12 by 12 Specialty Designer Series paper that you've maybe seen before for a couple of my videos and things that I've done. But I love this beautiful slate side with the gold metallics running through and the white blossoms. I thought I could coordinate that somehow in with the card as well. So there we are. Okay, so let's set those things aside, and I'm going to pull in my water painters. Water painters, you get a set of 3, and with the water painters you get a fine tip, you get a medium tip, and then you get your large brush tip. The large brush tip is great for doing just a watercolor wash over the whole card front, not for detail, right? And then the medium one, I use the medium actually quite a lot. And then the fine detail. The fine detail one is great. So if you have a beautiful floral image and you want to do a lot of different watercolorings, you can use that fine tip to get into the petals and everything. I would, if I was using the fine one, I would do like an embossing of the image and then do my watercoloring fine detail inside for those fine ones. Hey there, Marlene. I hope your holidays were wonderful, or are wonderful, right? We're still in it. All right, so I'm going to use coordinating colors of Smoky Slate and Flirty Flamingo. But I have to see, where did my Flirty Flamingo run off to, you guys? Goodness me. All right. Well, crazy that. I can't find my Flirty Flamingo ink. That is so strange. And I need that, you guys. Oh my goodness, I need that. But where will it have gone? I do not know. That is so strange. Anyway, well, we can just go from there. It's okay. Now, in order to do my beautiful background of some watercoloring, I want to get some of that smoky slate into the pad, and so I just squeeze that pad to get a bit of that color there. And I'm going to close it again and really squeeze that pad some more. There we are. And I'm going to bring in that middle size brush. What you're going to do is with your ochre painters, you're just going to squeeze. And that's going to bring the water right down the barrel. And it's going to bring some color in. I want to get more color. So you know what, guys? I apologize, but I'm going to have you just stare for a minute. I have got to find my Flirty Flamingo. I do not know what I did with that. Just terrible. So we are going to change up, and I am going to do some soft succulent since I have it right here. That is so strange, you guys. I do not know what in the world has happened to my Flirty Flamingo. Do you ever do that? Do you ever misplace things? Because I certainly have. Now you want to make sure when you are using your aqua painters that you get things really, really wet, so it can roll over that paper easily. I'd like to get a little more color on that. You can also use your ink refills. They will work really great. They'll give you a lot of color depth using your ink refills. Now you can see with it being as wet as it is, it's causing the paper to kind of curl. But that's all I want to do on that. So I'm going to go ahead and just set this aside and let it start drying. And I'm going to pull in my card bases. So let's take a look here. I'm going to go ahead and adhere my smoky slate piece down. Right onto that Flirty Flamingo. There we are. And I have a smaller piece here that I'm going to use. And I'm going to stamp my crane. Beautiful. And I am using Basic Gray. Basic Gray is a much deeper color than the Smoky Slate, but I want my flamingo to stand out really well. Yeah, Flirty Flamingo, beautiful. Soft, succulent, beautiful. Look at that beautiful crane, you guys. All the shading that's there and done with that. Very beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and pull in my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I'm going to go ahead and put my crane down. I'm sorry, he's shadowing everything. And I need my crane die. There we are. Put my crane down, line them up. We'll see, I might need a little washi tape to cover that, but no, it looks like we're going to be okay. And we'll go ahead and run that right through. There we are. And there's my beautiful crane cut out. I love that crane. I've been playing so much with it. So there he is. He's so nice. He actually didn't come out as dark as I would really like him to, but that's all right. Okay. On the inside of our card, we are going to stamp that beautiful Happy New Year. That's going to layer just like that. So let's pull in our, I think we're going to pull in that soft succulent again. Because that's where I'd like to stamp my happy. So I'm using the happy that comes in the wish for everything, and I'm going to just do our happy just like that. So fun. And then I'm going to bring in that Basic Gray again so I can get my New Year's stamp. Now I want to test out my New Year's stamp here, you guys. I'm just realizing you can't really even see me. I don't know why I have the camera on me at all. Happy New Year's. There we go. Happy New Year's. Fun. How fun is that? Happy New Year's. I love it. Guys, I'm going to switch over and take myself out of the equation here and just have the stamping surface. I feel like it's silly to have me there, and if you're looking on your phone, you're not going to really be able to see a whole lot with me there in the picture, right? So there's our Happy New Year's, but we've got these beautiful images from the Bamboo Beauty here, which you also have those kind of same leaf in the Crane of Fortune right here. It's very similar, but I want to kind of use this little bit longer bamboo looking one because it will help to mimic what's going on in the front of the card. So pretty that. Okay, let's go ahead and glue this down. With our Stampin' Seal. And I could put that right inside the card. Ooh, I got a little stuff on my, little ink on the inside of my Flirty Flamingo there. That's all right, just adds a little character, right? So we have not been out of the house since Christmas because of our winter storms. just kind of crazy. Now that is not quite dry, but it will work out just fine. Gonna bring in my smoky slate. Let's see how these are gonna stamp on that smoky slate. See if I need to do something to darken them up. We'll see. Let me do it on the mat first. Oh, I think that color will be fine. So we are going to bring it right about there and hold it and hold it and hold it. And there it is. Look at that, you guys. Oh, that's so pretty. That is so pretty, isn't it? I love that. I just think that it's just so subtle and soft. Just really subtle and soft. Love it. Just love it. Oh, didn't quite get that guy as far on there as I wanted. I don't think I can do anything about it. It would just make a mess. There's that. And then the little one. I'm going to get this little one on here. Right between them. Just like that. How pretty is that? Just gorgeous. Isn't it? Just gorgeous. Now I have another, let's see, I have some more of the shimmery white. Hey, Cindy. Christmas was wonderful. I hope yours was too. So glad you caught me. So now I need the sentiment for much luck and good fortune, and I'm going to do that in the soft succulent. There we are. And then I'm going to pull in our scallop duo punch. There we are. Punch that out. And then I'm going to need to do a little sponging around it to really bring it out. So I'm just using a dauber and going around, scraping the edge. I can get as dark or as light as I want using that. There we go. So that's going to show much better. Now, what I was thinking with this is I thought about either going right across the center like that and putting this on top so you would just have it kind of peeking out. The other thing I could do would be having it come here and here, kind of overlapping. So it would kind of peek out like that on either edge. And I kind of like that more because I get more of it along the whole part of the card. So I think I am going to do that, you guys. Do I want to maybe do that though? Ooh, I kind of like that. Bringing that Flirty Flamingo back in. I think you lose that Flirty Flamingo, don't you? Doing that. Let's see. I think because we're doing a New Year's card, I would want kind of the glimmer, so I'm going to go with the glimmer. Sorry, Flirty Flamingo. You're going to get glued down. I know. So sad. I just think that gold is just stunning, and it's celebratory, right? We love bling and shimmer, Christmas and New Year's. I think so. So whenever you have scraps of designer series paper, you guys, just think about how you might utilize them just to add a bit of interest to your card, right? Okay, now let's bring our guy in here, our crane, because our crane is going to come right in here. But you know what? I'm thinking our crane, I want to redo my crane, you guys. He's just not the right color. I wanted to do him in Flirty Flamingo, and it just was not working out because I couldn't find my pad, my stamp pad. I don't know why I don't have it in front of me. But what if I pull in the Flirty Flamingo marker? Haha. Because I have my rubber stamp, I can color my flamingo with the marker, just let me do a quick clean here. I'm going to color him with the marker and then re-die cut him out. What do you think? See how that goes. And what's interesting is because the Flirty Flamingo is already shaded, you know how Stampin' Up! Has done all of that shading for you? It should be no problem. So I'm going to take my Stampin' Right marker, and I'm simply going to go ahead and color across the whole crane. I'm not going to worry about being so perfect or anything like that. You see, right? I'm just kind of going over, making sure I'm getting all the rubber. Here we go. He's going to be so pretty and pink. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I use my marker. I'm going to huff onto the stamp because some of that ink may have, you know, dried as I was doing that. Now, hopefully, he's going to be really dark, I think. Let's see. Oh, looky that. Look at that pink flamingo. And look at how he's going to stand out against that. I love that. Let me stamp it off one more time here to see. I'm curious. I'm curious what happens if I stamp off. I'm going to just scribble again on the rubber. It's such a great thing with the rubber stamps. So if you have a floral image, you can use different colors of the Stampin' Right markers for the foliage or things like that. So I'm going to stamp off for a minute here. And then I'm going to stamp it again right here just to see if I like that tone better. So what do you guys think? I have, that's full strength, and then that's it in the like second generation stamp. Hey, Teresa. I'm almost thinking I need to do the second stamp because he's awfully bright in the first on that. So I'm going to do that again, you guys, and this time I'm going to stamp off. Oh, we're just exploring now. So if you do not have the Stampin' Right markers, I have had before a Stampin' Right marker club where you actually purchase one color set of the markers each month for 4 months, and after 4 months you will have all of the Stampin' Right markers in their color groups. And you get to be a hostess in one of those months, meaning you get to get all of the hostess dollars. It does need to be 4 people for it to make that party, so to speak, that $150 party. It actually doesn't come out to a party, but I put a little bit of supplies in to make it a party. There we go. That's a good color. That is a great color. So all I did was colored it all up with the marker, and I just lightly stamped it off. Now I'm going to have to do something here because it's too wide for the mini. So let's just do this. Come around and cut that off. All right. Let's bring him up here again and have a Flirty Flamingo crane. As soon as I find my Flirty Flamingo die. What I'm going to do this time, I'm going to turn him upside down because I want to really make sure I get his little feet really well. I want no problem with missing feet. We don't want that. I have to stand up, you guys, so I can see what I am doing. With his little pink feet now, he's kind of a little hard to see. Pretty good there. And now we go right through. Ooh, little guy, little machine. Just gotta kind of really hold it. It's a lightweight machine. There we are. Yeah, there we go. Now I've got my flirty little flamingo. That's great. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to use some dimensionals here to put this on. Or do I? Hold on. No, I'm not. Because I'm going to raise up the crane, I think. Okay. Oh. Oh, you like the darker? Well, he actually turned out a nice deep shade, I think. Don't you? I think he came out pretty well. Okay, so now with our crane, you've got to be sure, one of the easy things is to have the mini dimensionals. So Stampin' Up! Has the mini ones. And the mini ones are really great because I can just kind of put that right there on his little head. And I can use my regular dimensionals as well in the larger parts. So Stampin' Up! Does have a combo pack where you get large and minis. That would be great to do. And the other thing on this is that the legs on the crane are very narrow, so I can go ahead and just clip off the edging, and now I can just put that right there on him. I'm not going to do anything down on his feet because my sentiment is going to go there, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, and I didn't, when I stamped it off, I really did not push really hard to stamp off. So crane's going to go just like that, right on there like so. Then my sentiment that I did, and I punched out and set down, right? It's going to go just like that, which is similar to another card I did, but you know, I don't like his bare legs right there, so I like to kind of do just a little, I don't know, just to kind of cover it up a little bit. I know that seems a little strange, but that's what I'm feeling. Now I want to take a look here. Yeah, so all I'm going to do is put some adhesive right along here because the crane's already raised up. So I put a dimensional on the end where it's going to be sitting right here. And then just did the tape to put that down like so. Boy, that's pretty. Isn't that pretty? We're not done yet because we've got, it's not part of the suite, but there's these beautiful classic matte dots, and they come in the gray, vanilla, white, and black. And I really like these with the crane. So I'm going to add a couple of them here of the gray. Nope, right underneath. Come on, little dot. Little dot doesn't want to come with me. Put one there. I'm going to put one up over right under here of the crane. And I always do odd numbers, you guys, whether it's 1, 2, 3, could be 5. And I'm going to put another one just right over between those. So that bit of soft succulent, I'd like that soft succulent to be a little bit darker up in here, so I'm going to grab my stamp pad again. Whoop. And then just come in with that aqua painter again. Get it really wet. I can always go back in and do a little bit more where I want things to be shaded darker. I want to come in here and do darker here too. You can just come back in. I think the little bit darker helps the crane stand out a little more. So, you know, don't be afraid of that water. Just get on in there. Now, the Smoky Slate is a water-based ink, so I'm just being a little careful. I don't want to cause anything of bleeding or anything. There we are. Oh, I like that. I just added a bit more color, a bit more wash to have that stand out a little more. Gosh, I'm almost wondering, you guys, would you thought maybe that's that Flirty Flamingo Designer Series paper? I don't know. I love that little gold in there. The other thing that can make this really, really good is some gold. Hold on. There are, you know, if you have gold foil, you can do these dies right here, the little ginkgos and the things here. I just don't have any gold foil handy, but I do have some of our last chance products. This here, the Blackberry Beauty Ephemera pack. Thought maybe I could pull something in with that. Something gold and pretty. Yes. This little guy right here might be something that's good. I can maybe tuck in somewhere. The problem is it's not the same type flowers, but I don't think so. So what do you guys think? Should I pull in this little gold accent in here somewhere? I'm not sure. Let me see with this other one. This other one that has so much, it was in the annual catalog, it has so many pieces in here. I could just maybe trim off something here. Just to add a little bit more. Add a little more beauty in there. Kind of like that, and then I could cut a little more and have it going over the other way. See, once you have these things, cut them. Have fun with them, right? And then I could do another one kind of up over in here. Does that make it look like the flamingo is having a little problem? No, I kind of like that. You guys like that? No gold, no. Oh, okay. Okay, you guys rock. Thank you for letting me know you don't like it. I think just that little bit of gold peeking. So there we are. Maybe a little Winkastella on the guy there would be good. Okay. I hear you, ladies. I hear you. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to make sure. Let me switch back. So there is my much luck and good fortune. Happy New Year's to all of you. Let me switch back over here, guys. There we are. Transition. Hi, I am back. Oh my goodness. So let's see. Let me just make sure if Cynthia and Teresa, and I've got Becky and Crafty Addie Noel and Becky, Marlene. I've got Marlene. Yay, ladies. Thank you for joining me. So what I am giving away today in my giveaway, I always try to make it something that I'm using. And today I was using the aqua painters, the water painters. So I have a package of the water painters that I am going to give away today to one lucky winner. And then what I'm going to do is ask you to, I'll link it, the prize form, if you could fill out the prize form. And Addie, if you could do that too, that would be great, because then I'll have your address again. Like I said, I don't know why. All right, so let's take a look. Why do I have blue on my face? I mean, my face is shadowed. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, 5. I've got Cynthia down. It says I'm missing somebody. Oh, I have Ron at 59. Okay, another person there. Just I missed that person. And my numbers. Here they are. I've been working on some swaps, and I'm using the Crane of Fortune in my swap, so I have many other cards that I'm working on, so it's fun. Okay, here we go. We have number 23. No, we don't. No, we don't have 24 either. Or 22. Oh my gosh, you guys. Number 1. Number 1 is Miss Becky. Becky, you are a winner. You are going to win the water painters. That's so exciting. Becky is a lucky gal. So I want to thank you guys so much for being part of these weekly Mondays / Tuesday today for my holiday cards and giveaway. I have just a host code there. It's kind of really the end of the Stampin' Up! July to December mini catalog and things that are going away, and some one of those last minute products and things that you want to get. I hope you are loving and will love the Crane of Fortune, but hello, the Bamboo Beauty, awesome. So, well, thanks again, guys, and I'll put the link below for the prize form, and I will see you guys either Wednesday live on Facebook or again next Monday for my week 8. So, until next time, guys, what am I going to say? What am I going to say?